Hi guys, hope you're all well. I'm on with my Friday book haul. So I've got a few this week, not a whole heap, but definitely enough. So I've got a few little bits and pieces that fell out. So the most I get are plane tickets. They must make really good bookmarks. So this is from 2008. Someone going between Adelaide to Melbourne. So very interesting. Keep them all though, don't ask me what I'll do with them. Maybe travel journal, although I don't like personal details on them, so I try to make sure there's no personal details. And then there was this beautiful Christmas bookmark, so slip that into a Christmas journal. And this is someone's handmade this. It's a little Easter card. Easter greetings 2002. So that's really cool. Alright, so there was Angler's Omnibus. I don't know how you say that word. 77 this one is. I like the pictures in these. The black and white illustrations of fish and rigs, like they're really cool. Getting a collection of fishing books as well as other ones, it's good to have a variety of pages to choose from. It's another bookmark. Cottage box chocolates. Stayed a whole heap of chocolate. Well, that's really nice, isn't it? So I've got a few colour plates there. That's cool. River Murray Fishing and Boating Guide. The Murray River is the main river running through South Australia and Victoria and that, so it's local to me. I've got one of these already. Oh, that's cool. So this is pretty old as well. And there's a couple of just adverts and that I like the look of in this. It'll make nice journaling cards and that sort of thing. South Australian Recreational Fishing Guide. I used to love fishing actually, but I put myself and my son off when I hooked myself last time, so. And then I didn't want to have to go to the doctor to get the hook taken out, so my dad did it with some pliers. I've told you that story before, but just for any newbies. So since then we haven't been fishing, but I'm getting keen to go again, but my son, I don't think my son ever will. I think I've traumatised him. So this one I love. This is Australian Fisherman. I love the illustration there with all the hooks. I think that sort of thing's really cool to make ephemera with. This one is 82. And some cool little pictures in there, and really nice size they are. Oh, crabs. Yeah, I really like this. Show you the other side of that as well. So yeah, that's great. They'll be great for sticking on the front of envelopes and making journaling cards and tags with. And it looks like it's just the maps with the information. And black and white photos. Then we're into the cooking books. There was this pastries, pies and tarts. Looks quite, you know, not very old on the cover, but then the inside looks nice and old. So it's 73, so that's nice and retro. And so I just love the pictures and the font. I've got a bit of a problem now with these retro cooking books, haven't I? But I think they're going to make some really cool journals. Next year I'd like to try and make a pile of them. Then there was this Good Housekeeping, cooking for today. So this was 65 cents in Australia recommended retail, and the little thing on it has 19 cents. So I don't know if it's got a date. 73 again, so so very retro. So I'll probably just use pictures out of this. Could use paper for some envelopes and that. Love that cover. Back's neat as well. And then I have one or two of these already, but I love the colour in these ones. Now I don't know if it's missing a page or whether it just doesn't tell me the date. Look at the colour on that. Oh, and it smells. It smells retro. But yeah, just love it. So that's going to be heaps of fun to base journals around these pages, I reckon, with the colours. So yes, all of the books I've got here today were from the recycle bin. I didn't buy any today. I'm trying to save a bit of money. We'll see how long that lasts. Still might sneak to second-hand shops every now and again and just spend 10. That probably won't break the bank, but saving money to get the fridge fixed, the car fixed, and all that sort of jazz. I've got to be responsible sometimes, I suppose. Now, next I'll do this pile, which is, I think it's all gardening. I find it so hard to let any of the gardening stuff go in the bin. So, Your Garden magazine. I just can't help grabbing them. And I've got so many magazines here, I'm really going to have to do a serious look through, grab what I want and cull some. All beautiful autumn pictures though, so definitely some bits I'll use. Woman's Weekly Garden Guide. The pages are nice and thick on this for probably envelope, something like that. Same with that. Purple and green journal maybe. So yeah, there's a lot of full pages in this one, which I can do my envelopes with. Beautiful pictures. Better Homes and Gardens, Landscaping Your Garden. Of course I do like gardening as well, and it's that season we sort of want to start getting out there, especially this week because we're going to get up to the 30s for a couple of days, so that'll get me out there. So this also gives me a bit of inspiration of what I might like to plant in my own backyard. So yeah, again, beautiful pictures in this one. Cottage Gardening. They're all Better Homes and Gardens, these ones. Beautiful little pictures there. And that's pretty pressed flowers. We're all getting into that this time of the year too. I must get my big books out that I use. I do have a little flower press like this, but you only fit so many in there. I fit a lot more in my big books, and I've got a few books. That's funny. Yeah, no, I have a few of those chronicle ones. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them that are about like that thick. So you can fit a whole heap of pressed flowers in those. And then I stick all these other books on top to really press them. So I might have to do that. Woman's Weekly Flowers and Plants at Home. So I think I'll probably start going through all my gardening books and magazines and grabbing sort of ones that I think I might make themes with, whether it be poppies or roses, that sort of thing, and then maybe colours like blue flowers, that sort of thing. That is gorgeous. And then maybe get rid of a whole heap. And then there were some flower arranging books. It's another thing that I find hard not to grab, even if they're sort of rubbishy ones. Again, I sort of like the retro style of these. Very weird. So, does this have a date? Oh, 1960. Older than I thought. Look at that paper, that's beautiful, isn't it? It's funny how we say beautiful with this scrappy bit of paper that has all the old sticky tape marks on it. Bookmark. Some pictures like that I find them gorgeous to look at. Yeah, mainly black and whites. Another flower arrangement one. This mustn't. Does this have a date? 71. Someone's written 71 on it, so it must be around that date. Oh, good. Nice illustrations. I'll use these pages to make the tags and journaling cards with, and that in a botanical book. And yeah, I like the illustrations in that one. Modern Floral Art. Modern 1970 something. I'd say so if it only cost $3.95 when it was sold. 72. Again, black and whites. It would be a nice challenge to work with these though. Some nice wedding dress photos. Wonderful ways to garden flowers, and the price on this looks like 45 cents. And now it looks like someone stuck a page out of a magazine in there about lilies, so I'll be able to use that. So that's nice and old, and the colour of it, beautiful. Some more bits that someone's cut out of somewhere. Everlasting Flowers. This is a golden hands book. It's a bit like Reader's Digest. You find them everywhere. And all different sorts of books. This one is 76. I'm loving that for the autumn journals. Move that a bit. I love this sort of art with your pressed flowers. I've saved a whole lot of that sort of thing on Pinterest. I'd love to try it sometime. I don't think I can make anything look that good though, but I'll certainly give it a go one day. A beautiful illustration there. Your Garden Book of Flower Arrangement. $74. I think when we get the non-fiction books in, sometimes the shelves are, most of the time the shelves are full up. So the idea is to take the older books off and replace them with the better condition books. And that's why I'll go out and there'll be some of the same theme, you know, that are the older style, which suits me fine. Growing Acacias. It didn't look like the best book, but some people really love like your waddles and that, so thought I'd grab it. I did enjoy using waddles in my Australian themed travel journal and my bird journal. I think it was more my bird journal that I used the waddles in. Excuse me. Tell you what, I start going near these old books. As soon as I walked into the store today, we were all like blowing our noses and coughing at the lettering book. I can never see these go out either. They're not the best, but I just think they're so much fun. I think they'll be great filler pages. Oh, it says the haunted house too. The seashore, so I might be able to cut some of them out or keep them for ideas and copy them for journal titles and page titles in future projects. So this one might end up on my craft bookshelf. Australian animals. It's really cool actually. I like some of these. Make some good ideas. So yes, that might be a keeper. There was this, the Australian Boys Book of Craft, Pets, Sports and Hobbies. Oh, it's got someone's name on it, Robert Graham. And someone stuck these little stickers on there. I might see if I can reuse them as well. Why not? More stickers. Oh look, there's a whole pile of them. 1970. More stickers. So look, lots and lots of cool little pictures. You know, I probably have a couple of those boys' annuals and that sort of thing that I can reuse covers or get more pictures out of and mix with these to make some male themed journals or boy themed journals. Chess. Oh, butterflies. Oh, let's have a look at that page again. That's really cool. And snakes. Oh, budgies. Australian birthday book. This is 93. Has some nice pictures in that. I almost put it back actually. I love the marbled edges. Maybe I should alter it or something and keep the marbled edges. I might think about that. pictures are alright, but I thought I could use the blank bits, lined bits to line things with and that. We will see. But I do like that marble stuff the best. What that colour's like. Mike Willis's Australians. This is 88. Vintage Australian pictures somewhere. Yeah, there are all sorts of stuff. I didn't like a lot of this, but just over adverts and that. There are some vintage pictures though that I might use. If I can find any. So I'll have a look through. There's some little ones there that I might use. This one, the Dinkum Bloke. Windmill. There's not a lot in it, but there's a few. I always learn something when I go through and break them down anyway. So it's worth it just for that. Reader's Digest, Journeys into the Past, Life with the Pioneers. I reckon this is one I've been eyeing off for a while, but wouldn't buy, so. 96. I mean, I would have bought it in the past, but because I have so many books, I don't need to buy it, so, but when it's out there, I can't help but grab it. Lots of little pictures I can cut out for embellishments. This is the Illustrated Encyclopedia of Artillery. And I think I've said before I don't really like war stuff and that, but some of these have some good illustrations in them that I found quite interesting. So this is 2003. The pages are a bit sticky, but it does have what I saw. Oh, no, not there. I thought some of the pictures might be a little steampunky. But it does have some machinery in that. I thought it had blueprints. Some of them have blueprints sometimes, and I like them. Yeah, I like things like this. I find that sort of alright for a steampunk theme. So there's a bit of that sort of thing in there. I mean, when I break that sort of thing down, I don't just want to chuck out every other bit, so I'd probably see if there's anyone I knew that would be interested in that sort of thing. You never know what other people are planning to do. There was Epic Sea Battles. Again, not my sort of thing, but the pictures were, some of the pictures are really cool. Because they are the more vintage style. 75 for this one. Now they're sort of the ones I don't really like. So I'll get to some of the ones I do. Oh, I like the illustrations of the planes, that sort of thing. And then some of these older pictures. These sort of ones I really like. And the older ships. It's a big book so you can't see all of it on there. But those ones. So there's some gorgeous pictures in that. And then I grabbed 2 dictionaries. Got this, I'll start with this one I think. The New National Dictionary. I love that picture. The Great Lexicographer. Is that how you say it? This one's 1959, so quite old. Beautiful coloured pages. Doesn't look like there's any illustrations, but that's fine. I'll go through that and find some meanings. Good for collage. And the second dictionary I got was the Westminster Dictionary. This one looks really old. Printed in great, it has to be old. I don't think it has a date, which is annoyingly. Might have to see if I can look it up. Can I feel the print? I would think this is probably like 40s or something or less. And again, oh yeah, it does have illustrations. Nice. That one's really cool. And then I think my favourite find in the bins was this Successful Dressmaking book. Love these, and just the cover even is gorgeous with the little pictures and the colour of it. Just want to see what the actual cover looks like. Oh, that'll be nice too. It's a little dirty, but let's see if I can clean it up a bit. That'll make a nice journal cover. And stacks of illustrations. Yeah, that was definitely my find for the day. Look at that gorgeous picture. So that is it for my book haul today. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I shall see you very soon because I got some happy mail today, and I think I'm getting a bit spoilt, so I must video that in a minute. So I will see you soon. Bye.